What if I told you the wealthiest person in your neighborhood probably doesn't look wealthy at all? Right now, someone near you is quietly building a fortune, and you have absolutely no idea. So the real question is this: what do they know that you don't? Stay with me, because today I'm breaking down 14 moves that let you build serious wealth without anyone ever finding out. Here's something most people completely miss. Real financial power isn't about appearing rich, it's about becoming rich while nobody's watching. Every time you broadcast your success, you invite pressure, expectations, and people who want a piece of what you're building. The truly wealthy understand that invisibility isn't a weakness, it's a weapon. And the first move is all about removing willpower from the equation entirely. Automate your finances before you ever see the money. There's a phenomenon called decision fatigue, and it quietly destroys most people's financial progress. By the time you finish a full day of work, your brain has made hundreds of choices already. Deciding to save instead of spend at that point feels nearly impossible. The solution is ruthlessly simple. Set automatic transfers to move money into investments the moment your paycheck lands, before bills, before you check your balance, before your brain has any say in the matter. When your savings happen automatically, building wealth becomes as unavoidable as paying rent. But automation alone won't protect you if you keep making this next critical mistake. Never discuss your income or net worth with anyone. This sounds obvious, but almost everyone violates it constantly. People casually mention salary bumps, hint at investment gains, and complain about taxes in ways that expose exactly where they stand financially. Every time you reveal those numbers, you create invisible expectations. Suddenly, friends assume you'll cover dinner. Family starts calculating what you can lend. The move is simple deflection. We're doing fine, can't complain, making it work. Give nothing specific. And once you master that, the next move involves something you park in your driveway every morning. Drive a paid-off car, ideally a boring one, for as long as mechanically possible. A brand new car with a monthly payment is one of the most aggressive wealth destroyers hiding in plain sight. Consider two people earning the same salary. One drives a reliable older vehicle, costing roughly $300 monthly in total expenses. The other leases something shiny for $600 a month plus elevated insurance. Over 10 years, that difference, invested at reasonable returns, creates a gap of over $50,000 in net worth. The flashy car looks like success from the outside. Inside, it's quietly draining the future. Speaking of draining your future, nothing accelerates that faster than the next threat. Lifestyle creep is the silent killer of every raise you've ever received. You get a bump in pay, and your brain immediately starts rationalizing upgrades. A nicer apartment feels deserved. Better restaurants feel earned. Each choice seems harmless alone, but together they consume every additional dollar before you ever invest a cent. The counter move is to freeze your lifestyle completely for 12 months after any raise. Every extra dollar goes directly into investments or debt elimination. A single year of frozen spending can redirect thousands into compounding assets that generate income for decades. And while you're building those assets, the way you invest them matters enormously. Keep your investment strategy deliberately boring. Crypto, day trading, and options attract attention because they're exciting. But excitement is the opposite of wealth building. Broad market index funds, dollar cost averaging, diversified portfolios compounding at 8 to 10% annually, these approaches are so uninteresting that nobody ever asks about them at parties. That's precisely the advantage. While everyone else debates the next hot opportunity, your money compounds quietly in the background, untouched and unannounced. And if you really want to protect what you're building, the next move takes privacy to a completely different level. Serious wealth builders use legal structures like LLCs to separate their personal identity from their assets. When properties or investments sit inside a business entity, public records show a company name, not yours. This isn't about hiding anything improper. It's about creating a practical shield between your private life and what you own. Fewer people can connect your name to your portfolio, which means fewer uncomfortable conversations, fewer loan requests from relatives, and fewer unsolicited opinions about what you should do with your money. And while you're building assets quietly, you should simultaneously be eliminating the small leaks destroying your monthly cash flow. Audit every subscription and recurring expense you have right now. Streaming platforms, premium apps, memberships you forgot you signed up for, they each feel like nothing individually. But stack them up, and you're potentially bleeding $300 to $500 monthly on things you barely use. That same amount invested over 20 years at reasonable market returns becomes nearly $300,000. Nobody sees you cancel those services. Nobody notices you chose the free option. That invisibility is the entire point. And the final move ties everything together in a way that keeps your entire financial picture completely hidden. Space your major purchases years apart. When someone upgrades their car, apartment, and lifestyle all within a short window, people notice. They start forming opinions about sudden wealth. But when improvements happen separated by 4, 5, even 7 years, each one just looks like natural life progression. Nobody connects the dots. Meanwhile, the gaps between purchases are when your money compounds most aggressively. To outsiders, you're simply a regular person living a normal life. Behind the scenes, you're building something extraordinary. Here's the formula that connects all 14 moves. Privacy plus automation plus consistency equals invisible wealth. Privacy removes external pressure from your financial decisions. Automation eliminates the willpower problem entirely. Consistency lets compound growth do the heavy lifting over time. The people who execute all three quietly, without announcing any of it, are the ones who wake up a decade from now with genuine financial freedom. And here's the most powerful part. Nobody around them saw it coming. No high income required, no lucky breaks, no viral moment. Just discipline, discretion, and the patience to build something real while everyone else is busy performing wealth instead of creating it. Start one move today. Your future self is already waiting.